All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Are you there? Yeah, I'm here. You alright? I think I'm fine. I definitely needed that nap, though. Yeah, you did sound kind of tired. So what's the plan for today, Stanley? I want to check more of this. Right. Well, it's a good thing I was planning on going back in here anyways.
Oh, good. You notice my sign. Yes, I have something very exciting to show you.
Let's see what the narrator has in store for us, shall we? Yep. So far, it all looks the same. Yeah, it kind of does. So what do you have?
You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra-deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra-deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever, the Stanley Parable 2.
Okay. Huh.
Yes, you see, isn't this far superior to a measly re-release with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new experience, built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for.
Quite interesting.
Calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think? Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean? But the Stanley Parable 2, now that's an artistic statement right there. It's future-oriented. It screams progress and innovation and long-term franchising potential.
No cups. That's gotta be a little disappointing. Perhaps everyone's supposed to bring their own. Who knows? Okay. Interesting. The bush again. Okay. What? That's kind of
Now, to be
weird.
clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it. I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. It'll all work itself out. Game development is much more of a fuzzy magic than anything scientific or logical, really.
I don't know where you got that. The fuck? Okay, what the hell? Was that the laptop? I think it was. Oh, yeah, Feast on hope? Reject the poison of Uncle Hunger? Do not trust your pain. Remember to eat. Eat? Better dead than hungry. Okay, the loop. Okay. Okay, a random boss, but okay.
Here we are. Go on, try out some of the new features. For the Stanley Parable 2, I asked myself, what do players really want? And of course, the first and most obvious answer is that they want to be individually recognized and validated as people. So with that in mind, my first addition to the game is this button which speaks the name of the person playing the game. Isn't that wonderful?
How would you get that to work? Yeah, that doesn't seem that seems kind of improbable considering the number of names that exist on this planet. Especially if some of those names are in another language. Yes, that does make it much more difficult.
Jim.
Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim. But of course, in the final game, this button will say your name, whatever name that is. Here, let's have you role-play as Jim to really simulate the full experience of this feature.
I
Just
bet
play
someone
along.
named
I promise
Jim.
you'll love it.
I'd
Okay,
laugh.
here we
Someone named
go.
Jim
Let's
actually
take a
did
deep
it.
breath, clear your mind, forget whoever you are, and simply become a person named Jim. I want you to imagine yourself living as Jim, sleeping and waking as Jim, falling in love and being heartbroken as Jim, seizing all of the world's possibilities as Jim, and as Jim watching your dreams crumble into dust.
What?
Do you feel it deeply? Are you really, truly Jim right now? If so, then please step forward and press the button.
I mean, I could get into the mindset. You could, but right now I'm already in a specific mindset, so let's just get this over with. Yes, I suppose so.
Jim.
Yes, you see? What a thrill, what a rush. That was you. The button described you. Do it again, do it again.
Jim.
Ooh, it hits even harder the second time. If this were the only new feature in the Stanley Parable 2, it would still be worth the money. Let's take a break from the Jim button. I'm too emotionally drained from all of this personal validation.
He certainly seems excited. Yeah, I guess he really wants his new game. Reassurance bucket?
I suppose I could allow only people named Jim to play the Stanley Parable 2. That would actually save me the work of finishing this feature.
How about no? Because you have pride in your work. Infinite hole? Huh?
Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one. I think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration, like balloons. But I'm undecided on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday. Which would you go with?
Why do I feel like your choice doesn't matter in this? I mean, a bit more color would be nice. Maybe. Are you sure you want to go with 12th birthday stepniece, though? I mean, that's a little bland, so let's...
You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along. Get Well Someday it is.
You're kidding. Really? Why even bother asking?
Or actually, maybe I should have gone with... No, I've made my decision. We're moving on.
Well, at least you're sticking with it. So that's something I can respect. Yeah.
Now, here's something special. You remember that broken test achievement that got left in the game on accident? Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the achievement. Yes, you see, you'll come to this lever, and when you pull it, the achievement will be given to you. It's as simple as that.
Is it that simple, though?
Okay, perhaps I should have clarified. This is technology that will exist. Right now, the achievement is still fully broken. I'm not a wizard, Stanley, but I guarantee it will be fixed in the sequel to at last satisfy the hordes of ravenous fans all over the world who have been uproariously demanding this feature. Gamers, we hear you, and I promise it will happen.
I guess it's not working. I think it legitimately will not work, no matter how many times you yank on that. Also, what are you eating? I can hear you.
What
chewing on
else?
something.
What other exhibits haven't we seen yet?
I'm just having some mixed nuts. Which kind are your favorite? I personally prefer the Brazilian nuts myself. I'm a cashew fan. Okay.
Stanley, here's an idea that I'm truly fond of. It's never been done before in a video game. This is, in fact, a hole that you can fall down forever. That's right. Infinite falling. You can fall until the end of time, if you like. A stunning leap forward for video games as a medium.
I'm not going to have to restart after this. Will we? I don't know. Somehow I don't think it's complete yet. Like a lot of things here. I mean, that is fair. It still is a work in progress, so it might not be infinitely deep. There's also the fact you can't jump. And you jumped. Okay.
You see, isn't it wonderful? One of my more ingenious concoctions, if I do say so. Now then, since you've gotten to see the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top, and we can continue onward. Now, I don't mean to be a bummer, but I do recommend you use the teleport button to go back to the top. Maybe do it on the sooner rather than later spectrum of things.
I want to see how deep it truly is.
Okay, Stanley, I don't know quite how to say this tactfully, but it's possible that I slightly exaggerated the infinite nature of the hole. Is it a very, very deep hole? To be certain it is. It's an extremely deep hole. I don't want anyone to say that it isn't an astonishingly deep hole. It is. Is it infinite? Well, that sort of depends on your definition of infinity. From one perspective, the infinite is merely philosophical in nature. It's more of a... Okay, well, good for you. You found the bottom of the hole. You found me out, Stanley. I'm a liar and a cheat, and you're so clever. Look, I think the issue here is just that you're unusually fascinated by falling. What normal person actually wants to fall infinitely? I figured the hole was as deep as anyone would actually need. Don't you put this on me. Maybe you're the problem.
I never said anything. I enjoyed it.
Look, things got a little heated there. I think we both said some things we didn't mean.
I didn't say anything.
Why don't we just put all this behind us and agree to just call the hole mostly infinite? If that works for you, then go ahead and press the teleport button to warp up to the top of the hole and we can move on. I'll just be up here when you're ready.
It looks like quite a bit of smoking was done in this building. Yeah, quite a bit. Specifically on that side. I wonder, does he say anything if you stay down there? I don't know.
Great. Now, I'm very excited to show you even more of my ideas for the sequel.
All right.
Oh, for heaven.
No, really?
You see?
No,
I was
that
right.
was an accident.
The problem is you.
No, that was an
The problem is
accident.
that you like holes too much. Not normal. A normal person would have said, yep, that's an infinite hole right there. Goes on forever till the end of time. Don't need to see it all, but not you. Oh, no, no, no,
was an
no.
accident.
You have a weird sort of... Oh. Did the hole seem even shorter to you this time? I couldn't help but feel like you spent a little less time in there than you did before. I mean, admittedly, I didn't make an infinite hole, but I didn't think it was that not infinite. Well, I suppose
shorter.
once again there's nothing to do here. If you decide you've had enough of the hole, you can hit the teleport button
Is
and
it just
come
going to keep
join
getting
me
shorter
on the
every
path.
time? I'm actually curious. I want to test this now. I will be honest, that was a legitimate accident.
Had enough? I'm positively thrilled. I really do have so much more to show you and to talk about, and I've had enough of the hole for a lifetime.
But I haven't. It's changing. I find that interesting.
Gosh, how could I have guessed?
You're back in the hole. If this starts to become a thing where... Wow. Okay. Yes. I'm starting to become extremely certain that the hole is not only not infinite, but that it's growing steadily less and less infinite. I suspect that I'm starting to hit the point where it's no longer feasible to call the hole infinitely deep, even by the lax overall standards for accountability in marketing. What's going on here? Stanley, I have no explanation for the uncertain nature of the hole's length. Here, let's try something. Let's pop back up to the top, and we'll see if it gets any shorter. Well, there it is. The shame of my lie has come to haunt me. Not only is the hole not infinite, but it's barely even a hole at this point.
I mean, it is
It's
still
more
a
of a
hole.
concavity, or even a very aggressive divot.
I was about to say it's a shallow pit. Yeah. Shallow pit for sure. What happens if you jump in again? Should I? I mean, why not?
How is this still appealing to you? I know you're obsessed with holes, but at this depth,
Okay,
I just
you
can't
need to
see
work on
this
your
scratching
phrasing.
the itch.
Yeah.
Oh, who am I to judge? You just do whatever it is you're here to do and hit the teleport button when you're ready to move on.
I might, yeah. Something wrong, Dorcas? I don't know, I just got a weird feeling about something. I think you should wait. On what?
Is the, teleport button not working?
It's not.
You sure? Well, I mean, I really don't have an explanation. It was working just a moment ago.
Probably
Try
because we're
it
too
again.
close. It's probably because we're too
Still
close. to
nothing?
things.
Well, I suppose there is one thing I can do to fix this. I'm out. Goodbye, Stanley. You couldn't bear to be away from the hole, and now you'll get more time with it than you could ever have asked for. It's a win for everyone. You get to be with the hole, I get to do literally anything else.
Wow.
Take care,
Someone's
Stanley.
salty.
I hope you and the hole have a wonderful rest of eternity together.
He literally straight up left. Certainly seems so. What is that? I don't know. What's going on? The hole is going down? Or at least the bottom of it is. What is this? Dorcas, what's going on? Wait. Is that me? What happened? Dorcas, what's going on? I don't know. I'm getting a prompt. I don't think you can see it. I don't see anything, no. Perception? What do you mean, perception? Okay. Kind of creepy. I'm going to change my What the hell? Good question. Let's change it. What? What's going on? Brace for me just a moment. What do you... What was that? What did you do to me? I changed you. Why am I upside down? No clue. What just happened? Okay,
Stanley?
that's it.
Stanley! Stanley! Oh, good, you're awake. It seems you had sort of dozed off there, drifting away into dreamland. But we can't have that, Stanley, because this hole is just so darn fascinating that I want you to be wide awake for every second of it. You don't want to miss a single moment. So how about if I just pop in from time to time and wake you up to keep you really, truly focused on the hole? From the looks of things, you and I will have many, many years here in this hole, and I'm looking forward to all of them. Stay alert, Stanley. I'll be back. Toodle-pip.
That was a dream? Wait, the sound again. What? Huh. You're back out.
Here we are. Go on, try out some of the new features.
Mostly infinite hole now. Collectibles? The jump circle again.
You know what, Stanley? I actually think the jump circle was a pretty good idea. I'd like to hang on to that for the sequel.
Can you find them?
Ah, collectibles. Now it's a real video game. In the Stanley Parable 2, you'll run around gathering up these miniature Stanley figurines. And what's truly innovative is that there will be no reward for collecting all of them. I don't want to stifle the intrinsic joy of watching a number go up. You simply collect all of them, and then you move the hell on with your unremarkable life.
That sounds a little rude of you, but okay. Is it weird to say that I wouldn't mind one of those? Yes, it is a little weird considering it's supposed to be me. There's 6 of them? Oh, you saw that screen too?
God, it really is the worst when you collect everything in a video game and then they give you a big fancy reward for it. Absolutely tragic.
I wouldn't call that tragic. It seems more sensible to me. Yeah, it really does seem more sensible than tragic. Reassurance bucket.
A common complaint of the Stanley Parable was that it was confusing and paradoxical, that it engendered a chaotic sense of reckless despair in those who played it. Well,
I'm happy to say that after much consideration, I've engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem with the game. It's the Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket. You see, Stanley, anytime you're holding the bucket, a sense of calm and ease will fill your mind and your heart. It's true. As long as you hold on to the bucket, the many disorienting contradictions of the Stanley Parable will feel perfectly normal and perhaps even comforting. You may even come to long for the gentle embrace of jarring cognitive dissonance while the bucket is in your arms. And to be honest, it's a much more convenient solution for me than actually redesigning the game to be less uncomfortable. Can you imagine what a pain in the ass that would be? Yes, the bucket is the perfect solution. Come on, give it a try.
Okay.
Can you feel it? The glow of comfort, even in the face of crushing despair, must already be sweeping through your body. And in fact,
Not really.
Can I say that I do believe the bucket lends you an air of charisma as well? I think that just holding it has made you the slightest bit more attractive as a person. The benefits of the bucket seem to go on, don't they? All this and more await you in the Stanley Parable 2.
Kind of odd, but... It actually has physics. Yeah.
Does anyone give out awards for most enjoyable bucket in a video game? That really should be an award if it isn't already.
Well, I think that's everything. I've explored pretty much all. Well, it's time to head out. I suppose so.
All right, have you seen everything you wanted to? Ready to move on now? So, Stanley, what do you think? Do you like all of the new features? Yes, I know it's not exactly clear yet how exactly these features will come together as one single coherent video game, but I can feel it in my soul. It's going to work. There's definitely a good game in there somewhere. Say, let's do an experiment. I'll arrange these new features together, and we'll see whether or not it coheres into a meaningful gameplay experience. Okay. Are you ready?
Let's
Here
see
it
what
is.
happens.
I give you the Stanley Parable 2. I mean, there's potential here, right? It's sort of... Okay, never mind. Hold on. Let me do a different arrangement. Okay, yes, this is much better. I feel good about this. Here we go. Version 2. Who am I kidding, Stanley? This isn't a coherent video game at all. It's a lot of gags. And I do very much enjoy creating gags, but they don't add up to anything. I wanted more than anything to create a sequel that would capture all the magic of the first game. I wanted fans to love it. No matter how good these gags are, they won't stand on their own. They would need the structure and the gameplay of the original. Wait, maybe that's it. I can take the original Stanley Parable and simply, insert a few of my new features into it. Tastefully, of course. With respect. With care for the vision and integrity of the original game. Would it possibly work? I suppose it could. But it would need a really, really tremendous title screen. A title screen that says with bold and uncompromising conviction, "This is the Stanley Parable 2. Let me see if I can whip something up. All right, perfect. Go ahead. Take a look.
Where am I? Stanley, you're at the main menu? Main menu? How did you get here? What? How did you get here? I can normally never interact with you unless I'm in the game itself. How are you here? I don't know. I think it was all because of what the narrator did. This is interesting. It's gonna make it easier to get you out, I think. Right. I'd actually forgotten about that. Yep. With this, it should be a lot easier to get you out if you're able to be accessed. If I can access communications with you from the main menu. Because there's only one thing keeping you from effectively getting out of the game. And that is this. Or this. Technically two things, sorry. What do you think? We can explore this a little later, if you want. I'll leave it up to you. I think I would prefer to explore it from the outside. Alright. It'll take me a little bit of time, but I can code in a sort of dummy of you so that it can take your place. Technically, there is a Stanley in the game. You just kind of overshadowed him, I think. Kind of possessed his body and mind. You became him, but you're not him, you know what I mean? I guess so. But either way, I'll figure out how to get you out, and well, you can come back in and play this yourself, all on your own if you would want, if you'd like. I think I would like that. Yes. But in the meantime, I'd go ahead and get some rest because it's going to take a little while to figure this out. Right. Well, get some rest, buddy. I'll see you next time. Right. Thank you, Dorcas. No problem.